Hi, my name is Jenny Kim, and welcome to this week's edition of Trade-Offs and Triumphs, issue 22. How was your week? What were your trade-offs and triumphs? For those who celebrate a Christmas, I hope you shared a very Merry Christmas with your loved ones. This week, we will be hitting on who you are, doing nothing, and yet still experiencing happiness. More on the annual review or annual reflection, and finally, Happy New Year and Auld Lang Syne. This is an essential question as we hit the end of the year, who you are. This weekend, I hopscotched through a 49-episode Chinese drama where two brothers basically are facing off against each other with seemingly different political stands. And they have so many identities and are making so many trade-offs within those separate identities, you don't know where to begin or where to end. But this particular drama hit a nerve with me because I've been rereading Anne Morrow Lindbergh's Gift from the Sea. She published that book back in 1955. But the words that she used to express her confusion reconciling her different identities and commitments rings true even today. Time quickly runs out. Time is of the essence. Will you know who you are when your time runs out? Now, everybody thinks that you can acquire happiness. Like you chase it like a ball and then you can grab it. But actually, you may discover more happiness by not doing, because happiness may be that elusive creature that exists but slips through your hands if you try too hard. So maybe this weekend do nothing to experience happiness and instead focus on others and discover who you are in the process. Everyone's been talking about the annual review, how to do it, what format to use, but there may be the lazy way of doing your annual review, or what is called also the annual reflection. Because remember, the annual review or annual reflection is not an exercise that begins today and ends tomorrow. It is a perpetual exercise of reflection about who you are, what you want, and who you want to be tomorrow. Pranav, in his latest newsletter, puts together the blueprint for a great annual reflection. Check out the links. And finally, last but not least, I will see you next year in 2021. But in the meanwhile, please share a Happy New Year, check in on your neighbors, and Auld Lang Syne.